Hello, we are Team vCloud from VNIT Nagpur. Here in this video, we are presenting the work that we have done. This is the outline of our presentation. We start with a small introduction to OpenStack Cloud Manager, what is vCloud and need of vCloud. Then we describe the deployment architecture we have followed. After that, we will take a demo of vCloud and working of VM. After that, we will discuss the changes we have made in VM scheduling algorithm using best fit policy. And finally, we will discuss a distributed application that we have deployed on vCloud for testing purpose. OpenStack is a cloud computing project aimed at providing an infrastructure as a service. It is a joint project of Rackspace and NASA. It is a group of services that collaboratively provide cloud computing facilities like Nova, RabbitMQ, Glance, Neutron, etc. In our institute, we have several machines connected to each other over LAN. Most of these machines are used for executing small programs. We have observed that computational power of these machines is not utilized completely. On the other hand, there are several research projects having a very high demand of computing resources, such as those running time-consuming simulations, some distributed applications. It is also not always feasible to buy new hardware dedicated for each of these projects. These observations imply that there is a huge idle computational power available which, even though accessible through network, remains unused. In view of this, we started with an objective to use these idle resources and channelize it wherever required. In order to achieve this, we have made an effort to implement a private cloud for our institute using OpenStack and named it vCloud. For deployment of OpenStack, we started with single node installation that has all services on a single machine. Then we followed the instructions given in OpenStack documentation for deploying it on multiple nodes. We need a dual NIC machine for controller and network controller node and single NIC machines for compute nodes. We have created three such compute nodes. Controller is connected with the internet through one of the NICs while the other NIC is connected to a private network of compute nodes. We have been able to deploy and run this architecture successfully. But the problem with this architecture is that for adding more compute nodes, we need to enlarge the private network, which requires additional network hardware. Then we came up with the question as to why can we not use the existing institute network to deploy cloud as every machine is connected with every other over LAN. This idea also resolves the need of dual NIC machines because now using single NIC we can communicate with external world and also with compute nodes irrespective of their geographical locations in the institute. For example, here in this diagram we have some machines in Computer Lab 1 and some machines in Computer Lab 2. Let's now move on to verify the working of vCloud.